Hey, what's going on everybody? Today we're going to be talking about SharePoint. If you don't know what SharePoint is a cloud-based platform that allows teams to store files, create websites, and work together efficiently. It is commonly used for documentation management and team communication. Whether you're working on a small project or a big one, SharePoint helps keep everything in one place. So now we just need to navigate to SharePoint. There's multiple ways to be able to navigate to SharePoint. Today we're going to be going through office.com. In the URL in the search bar, we're going to type in office.com and it's going to bring you to this website right here. Now on the top right, we're going to click sign in. Now once you're in the sign in area, you're going to put in your credentials, type in your password like I'm doing right now, and it's going to bring you to this next page. Now in this page, this is your Microsoft 365 navigation. You can find a lot of stuff here, but today we're going to be going to the apps on the left hand side, and we're going to go to SharePoint. Now this page right here, this is SharePoint. This shows you the sites that you have access to or you have recently been to. So this page right here shows you your recent sites, your frequent sites. It shows you all that good stuff. But if you don't have anything right here, don't worry. Somebody can send you a link and you will be able to see the site right here. So just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to go to the facilities link. Now this one brings me to the facilities website. Now if you're like in facilities, you'll see the activity, you'll see news. If the admin of this website decides to add that, this is all features and functions that anyone can access. But the main important part of SharePoint is our documentation library. So when you go to documents, you'll see you have folders right here. You can add folders just by the click of a button. You can add folders, Word documents, Excel documents, PowerPoints, everything right here you can add, and you can access them in multiple ways. I'm going to click inside this folder right here. I know I have a Word document in here, and as you can see, there's multiple options when you have it highlighted. Even when you click on it right here, all the options open up right up here. Now once you have the file highlighted, as you can see at the top, you have multiple options. You can choose where to open it. You can open it in the browser or in the app. You can share this out to whoever you want to. You can type in the email right here and they'll receive an email with this document in there. You can copy the link, you can delete it, you can pin to the top, you can favorite it, right? You star it and it's going to be in your favorites area. Add shortcut, download, and move to. These are all the options that appear at the top, but there's more ways to access more options, and that's by clicking on these three dots on the file that you want to access the more options for. In this more access, more options area, you have some key components that I want to point out, which is the manage access. You can see who has access to this file or folder, whichever one that you're looking at, and then the details. The details is really important. You can manage the access from here. You can see the name of it, who's updated the activity, everything like that in this details area just by clicking these three dots right here, and you just have a lot more options than you would even at the top over here. The same thing you can do with files, you can do with folders as well. You can click on this, highlight it, you'll see that you'll have options at the top, very similar. You just don't have the open in web or open in the app because it's not a Word or Excel document. And then when you click on the three dots, you also get more options and things like that. You get the manage access, and you have your details here as well for folders as well. Now that you know the basics of how to navigate SharePoint, you know the home page, how to navigate through sites. Now it's going to be through actual site navigation right here at the top of the screen. Now you're not going to have access to every single site because some people may not need to. And so for example, I'm going to show you what it looks like when you don't have access to a site. So when I go ahead and click on the medical department one, it's going to tell me that I need permissions to the site, and you would have to ask the admin or you would have to ask your IT department to get you into this site. And that's what it's going to show you when you don't have access to the department. And as you can see, I have access to this one, so it's literally just like switching back and forth. I'm in marketing, I'll go back to facilities. Literally just switching back and forth between sites like that. And if you don't have access, it's going to tell you that, and you'll need to request access from higher up or your IT department. Before we wrap up this video, there's one more thing that I would like to mention, and that's the different navigation bars. It's this one right here. This is the actual SharePoint site navigation, and this is the website inside of SharePoint navigation. So I'll be navigating with this bar through the facilities website, and this bar is a SharePoint site in general, where I would go to access my other websites. And so in the facility site, We know how to navigate through here. You have the home page, you have your news page, activity, and then we go to documents, and you'll see your files and folders all over here, and your access, which you can do with them over here at the top. And you know to click on these three bars to access more than you need to, or more than you will be able to, right up here. In the share button, you can email this out, you can email this folder, you can email the files out to anybody that you would like to within the organization. Now, with all that being said, that concludes today's video. Now you know how to navigate to SharePoint, you know how to navigate the website, you know how to navigate between websites, you know how to access your files and folders, you know how to share your files and folders, and you know how to access the more options part of your files and folders. And that will help you grow and learn how SharePoint works. So with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, and y'all have yourselves a great day.